Yo, what is up? Yo, it's Griff with GriffUnfiltered. It is December 8th, 2025. Currently 8:25 p.m. I was supposed to get this episode out today. I don't quite know. I think it'll still be out today. I think just barely before midnight into the ninth. But what's up? What's up, guys? Whoever's actually listening to this, hello. Yeah, it's my first episode. Don't really know what I've got planned for this, you know. When I say this, I mean the episode, the whole podcast idea. I just know that it's something I think I want to do. So I'm gonna kind of explore this, see how I like it. If I don't like it, maybe I'll still continue to do it. I don't know. Maybe I do like it and I still also continue. I don't know. I'm gonna just kind of see what it's all about. I listen to podcasts literally every day. Yeah, and I just I don't know. I've always been interested in, I guess, entertaining people, but also not at the same time. I'm a big old freaking introvert, but not when I'm comfortable. Right now, don't feel too comfortable, but I'm gonna push through it. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of explain what to expect on here. I guess just random talk from just a random guy. I'm not an influencer of any kind. Don't have any sort of a following on social media. So like, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just going to be an average podcast of an average dude with a slightly below average size penis, according to Google. But yeah, just, I don't know. Yeah, just average takes from an average dude, you know? I'm no one special. I currently do pest control in South Carolina. Just started this job like, I don't even know. It was like May, I think it was May or like the end of May, the beginning of June. Right? May. Yeah. I before this was previously a deputy for the sheriff's office here in Greenville, South Carolina. Did that for not very long. I think I got hired October 27th, 2024 was my hire date there. And then I left May. Well, then I had to go to the academy. Lord, the academy! What a fucking experience, man. Yeah, the South Carolina Criminal Justice Academy. What an experience for that. I mean, dude, I wouldn't say it was hard by any means, which I don't know if that's a good, excuse me, sorry, I've got a little tickle in my throat, but I don't know if it's a good thing that the police academy for the state wasn't difficult. I'd almost prefer that I actually would be able to say that it was difficult because of, it's a pretty important job. But, yeah, I remember, so the way the academy is, like, it's kind of dorms set up, obviously. It's 2 people to a dorm. You got like your own little bunk bed with like a desk underneath it. And you got your own like wardrobe area. It's like a big big cabinet, big little, like a closet. You can put your stuff in, and you have to lock it because during the day while you're at class and lunch and everything, they have the inmates from the prison that's right next to the academy. The inmates are the ones that come in and clean the bathrooms, they come in to like vacuum the halls and shit like that. They'll come in and vacuum your floors and stuff as well. Well, yeah. So if you have any valuables or anything, because you can't bring your phone with you through the day. So like in your phone, your AirPods, tablet, whatever you decide to bring, your food, you can bring food, like snacks and stuff. But any of that you would put in your little cabinet, your wardrobe area. You got to lock it because those inmates will come in there and be fucking, dude, you've got a fucking half-eaten Pop-Tart on the counter. It's gone. They actually told us that an inmate, because there's women at the academy as well. Like I said, they clean the bathrooms, and in the bathrooms where you shower, they have the big old, like, there's like 30 fucking shower heads, three spigots to one shower area, and you got like a small curtain separating each person. But no, they said that an inmate that was cleaning the women's bathroom, well, first of all, one of the cadets left her shampoo and conditioner in the bathroom, in the shower stall, and an inmate went in to the bathroom to clean it, saw her soaps, and he what's it called when a man how do you say it, kindly, he jizzed, he jizzed all up inside of her soap. Yeah, so the inmates definitely run wild and free in that bitch. Anyway, I don't even know where the hell I was going with this. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, did the academy, graduated from there March 22nd. I think it was 22nd. I can't remember. Maybe 16th, maybe March 16th. But yeah, it was fun. I would definitely say it was fun. It was a good time. Like I said, it wasn't too hard, but it wasn't easy. I'm not going to say it was easy. Maybe because I'm a bit of a fucking nerd, but I was expecting it to be harder than what it was. I'll just put it that way. But yeah, fucking graduated from there, and then went on to work at the sheriff's office from March, April, May. I was only like an actual Greenville County Sheriff's deputy for 3 months. And I just, I think I just got so nervous when I was working there doing that job of constantly having to do good that it kind of, I don't know, I was so nervous to make a mistake, because you hear it on the news like all the fucking time about, this cop did this and now he's going to prison and, he's fucked for life or whatever. And I was always so terrified of making that mistake that I ended up fucking myself and making more mistakes. So that really good plan on me there. Fucking donut. God. Anyway, yeah, I left that and then felt kind of lost, I was didn't know what the fuck to do because it was my dream job, since I was a little kid. I remember when I was in the academy, my dad had he was going through some of his stuff and he found a little booklet or some project that I made when I was, I want to say kindergarten or first grade. But it was like create a book about your life or like for your future self or something. And in the little book, there's prompts and stuff you had to follow, and the question on the piece of paper was, what do you want to be when you grow up? And when I put, I want to be a police officer, and I spelt it completely wrong. I don't know how it's possible to misspell officer, but I fucking did it, dude. Damn right I did, and I did it well. I did something so poorly, so well. It was incredible. Anywho, yeah, and it asked why, and why do you want to be a police officer? Like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do, and why? And I put to keep people safe, and I don't know if that was like why, but I fucking did, man. I don't think it came from like me not feeling safe, so I wanted to make other people feel safe. I don't think that's what it is or what it was. Sorry, I'm moving I have a shitty microphone, so I have a blanket draped over me right now. I'm that blanket draper boy. Anywho, yeah, trying to knock the background sound out and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if it, like, the urge to be a cop came from me not feeling safe per se, because I don't think it's that. I think I saw it as a prideful job, and I didn't have a lot of pride in myself growing up fucking white and poor in a majority black and Hispanic neighborhood in Golden Gate, Naples, Florida. And I think I lacked pride, because that's I lived in Naples, Florida from, my birth. I think I'm like 7th generation Floridian, but lived in Naples until the middle of 8th grade. But I mean, dude, I was in middle school, elementary school, growing up at schools there in Golden Gate, which is fucking way wrong. That should have been like the brown gate, the back door gate, because there was nothing golden about that fucking place. But yeah, I was like the only salt in the pepper shaker, you know what I mean? I was one of the only, gringos, one of the only white boys there. And I don't know if I got bullied for it by some black and Hispanic kids because I was a minority. I didn't hate them for it. I didn't like hold it against them. I was the one out of place there in school and everything. But I think the ones that didn't know me, the black kids, Hispanic kids that didn't know me, thought that I guess they thought I had shit that they didn't have, but motherfucker, I ain't have shit. I grew up just as poor as they did. The only thing was different was I was white and I had blonde hair. They were just Hispanic or black. But the black kids and the Hispanic kids that I was friends with, boy, I was friends with them, man. In fact, I remember I was going through my my yearbook. I have a elementary or middle school yearbook, and I had it signed by this black friend, Levinsky. I can't remember his last name, but Levinsky, if you're out there, what's up, brother? I don't know if you remember that, but Levinsky signed my yearbook, and he put like underneath, he didn't put any of that stupid shit like, they put like abbreviations for see you next summer or whatever, CYN or no, SYN or HAG or something, have a good summer, whatever that stupid shit was. They didn't do that. It was he put, and I quote, shit, if I can find my yearbook, I will take a picture and put it up. It was Levinsky, you were always black in my eyes, Levinsky. And he had real nice handwriting. I remember he knew cursive. I think he was like the only one in my school that did. I didn't know it. I still don't. But yeah, you were always black in my eyes. And I think some pride came there. I'll tell you that much. But no, yeah, I don't know. It was definitely interesting. And then let's see, after living in Naples, Florida, like I said, till the half of 8th grade, I moved with my dad and my sister to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and lived with my great uncle Bob and my great aunt Melissa. Shout out to them. And starting, let me tell you what, middle school and high school are already hard enough, but fucking starting in the middle of a year or in the middle of like, you know, I came to South Carolina. I was a sophomore in high school, so like I'm out of place already, and then having to find new friends. God, that shit sucked. But I fit in Chattanooga, Tennessee, because I was still poor. Only difference was there was a little bit more white people, but these ones were more like country, rural boys, you know. They were I'm sure now they drive like the squatted trucks, but they're shitty. Like they're squatted because they put a bunch of cinder blocks in the back or some shit, instead of like lowering their actual suspension and going in and doing that. Still squatted, but just done poor way. Either way. But there was also a lot of black kids there. And I fit in with that crowd, you know. I did good there. It was way easier school. Like, I mean, I got top 100 freshmen in the state of Tennessee my freshman year of high school there. Can you believe that? I was one of the top 100 freshmen academically in the entire state of Tennessee. In fact, I got an award from Middle Tennessee State University as a freshman. They sent me a package with a plaque, and I guess they were offering me to go there or some, I don't know, but that was pretty cool. It was a nice little experience. But yeah, I played football there at East Ridge High School in Chattanooga. Shout out to them East Ridge boys. Yeah, I was like 5 foot, 5'1", maybe 90 pounds. I was real small boy. Shit, I mean, they could have used me as the football at some points there, I'm not gonna lie. But I remember the black kids there, they really liked me. I was like their younger little white cousin or something. But they called me Squirt. Little Squirt. Hey, little Squirt, get your ass over here, man. Okay, DeMarcus. Hey, Squirt, toss me the football. All right, man. I don't know if I can pick it up, but I'll try. I did, though. I did it. Yeah, the football ended pretty quick for me. I remember one of the games, for some reason, they put me on fucking kickoff return. And goddamn, boy, I got fucking smacked. I remember right before the play, my coach, I can't remember his name, man. He was bald. I do remember that. He was the history teacher. Also, how fucking generic. I mean, was it Williams? Coach Williams? I think it was Williams. I don't know. I think it was. But, I mean, how generic, dude? I mean, why was every football coach a history teacher, too? I mean, damn. Anyway, Coach Williams grabbed me. Yeah, it's Coach Williams. Grabbed me by my face mask and my helmet. And he said, Griffiths, I want you to get your ass out there. I want you to run at the biggest motherfucker you can see and hit him with everything you got. Okay, Coach. And I fucking wobbled my little 5-foot ass. I looked like a bobblehead out there with shoulder pads that were too big, a helmet that was too damn big, and my pants were too damn big. I used a fucking measuring tape as a belt. I mean, I used extra shoelaces. Damn. Anyways, I get out there, and you know what? I see the biggest motherfucker across the field, and I'm like, all right, that's my target. As soon as my receiver caught that ball, boy, I was fucking hauling it. And you know what? I think I should have died on the field that day. I mean, I smacked that man's body with everything I had, and he didn't move. Well, he didn't. Okay, he moved. He didn't move backwards. I don't think I stopped his momentum even a little bit. He kept going forward. I, on the other hand, flew backwards. Yeah, I do remember getting up and tasting blood in my mouth and seeing stars. Like, you know, I was fucked up there, man. But I did it. And I remember going onto the sidelines, and Coach Williams was like, "That's what I'm talking about." He was real happy for me. I remember looking up in the stands and seeing my Uncle Bob and my dad. They were cheering for me. That was pretty cool, man. That was a good feeling. Another little sense of pride there, I'll tell you that. But yeah, that was good. Anyway, yeah, it was a good time there. Eastridge, Tennessee, and then I came here to Greenville, South Carolina, and man, y'all fucking suck here, dude. I mean, damn, I came here as a sophomore in high school, and I was still poor. So, different state, still poor as hell. But the kids here were not poor. They were all rich. I mean, their fucking lawyer daddies were buying them fucking new sophomores in high schools, juniors in high schools, the entire school pulling up in fucking brand new Jeeps, pulling up in damn brand new F-150s and damn new fucking BMWs and fucking GTRs. I was like, I was way out of place. I wore the same pair of fucking jeans every day and got bullied and all sorts of shit, all because of my clothes. I didn't have the newest clothes. I didn't have the newest shoes. For some reason, these assholes thought that was, you know, something. They saw something different, and I was a good little target too, because I was fucking still 5'1", and still 90 pounds. Shit, I remember my first day of school here in Greenville. It was time for lunch, and I think it was a chicken sandwich in the lunch line. And I mean, I'm sure anyone that's moved schools before in the middle of a year or whatever, anyone that has gone to a different school, you go to lunch, the most nerve-wracking shit you've ever fucking experienced, because, you know, everyone's already got their cliques, everyone's got their lunch tables they've been sitting at for a year or two already, and, you know, they know what's up. I ain't know what's up, man. I see the first open spot, sit my happy ass down, and as soon as I sit down, some kid goes, "Hey, faggot, you can't fucking sit there, you fag." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll get up." I get up, and I think I stood in like near the corner of the lunchroom, and I just ate my chicken sandwich, went to the bathroom, and I stayed in the bathroom until the bell rang for me to go to class again. And after that, in the next class, I heard someone talking about, one of the like nerds was talking about how he was in the library during lunch, and I overheard that. And so the next day I came to school. I asked the teacher about how I can go into the library during lunch, and she was like, "Yeah, you just got to get a pass, whatever." I was like, "Okay." So I went to the library. She signed we had like these agendas where you had to, anytime you wanted to go to the bathroom, boom, sign the agenda. You can only get your agenda signed X amount of times in 1 week to go to. That's also some bullshit. A human bodily function, taking a piss, taking a shit, you have a limited amount of times you can do that in a week. It's school, really? What the fuck is that shit? Whatever. That's a different topic for a different day. Anyway, yeah. So I fucking got the librarian to sign my journal, or my agenda, and every day for lunch until I graduated, pretty much every day, I went to the library and read or did homework, or did extra credit work instead of going to the lunchroom and eating, because I was so terrified of being bullied again. Yeah, it's lovely. It's great. Had a good time. Highly recommended. Damn, there's something else I wanted to talk about off that. Shit, I can't remember. Anyway, I know I did want to bring up work, dude. Not for me specifically. I heard this on Instagram. Some like business guy talking about how like jobs are such bullshit nowadays, or there's bullshit jobs or something like that, and how there's 8 hour normally there's you go to work for 8 hours of the day, and then you go home, or I guess it's 9 hours. You get usually an hour lunch break, so you're working for 8 of the 9 hours. But I was just thinking, like, before I was working at the sheriff's office, I worked at Publix, supermarkets, and I was just thinking about how, like, when I'd have to open up the store, not me specifically, I'd have to go there before opening. I was a cashier, and we had to log into a register, and then we had to set up the registers and set up all the candy on the aisle where the register's at and everything. And I mean, setting up a register in the morning at 6:30 doesn't take more than about 8 minutes. So until 7 o'clock, you're expected to be doing something. What the fuck can you... I mean, there's nothing to fucking do. And yet again, I mean, you're doing that all day. I then worked in the meat department later on, like, because I worked as a cashier in high school. I then did another job. I did apartment management after high school. And then I did a bunch of other miscellaneous jobs. And then before the sheriff's office, I worked at Publix, and I was in the meat department. And there are times where you can like, one of my best friends, Colin, he is so proficient at his job. I'm telling you, this man has a work ethic and a work drive more than I've ever seen anyone. And his work that's supposed to take him 8 hours, because that's what he's paid for, he can do it in about 3.5 hours if he were to just grind it out. Like, if he can just do his, like, show up, do his work, and leave, he would be done in about 3.5 hours. And I was just thinking, he then has to be... What the hell's that? I heard something outside. It's like a damn gunshot or something. Anyway, like, if you're proficient at your job, you are, I guess, punished because... Like, okay, if he's supposed to be there for 8 hours. Damn, I suck at words. If he's supposed to be there for 8 hours, but he can get it done in 3.5, we'll say 3 hours. That's 5 hours of extra time, right? Where he could be like, okay, I want to go home. Like, I finished my job that I was hired to do. I did my part. And then if he were to be proficient and get his stuff done in 3 hours, he would then have to take a 5 hour, however much he'd get paid in that 5 hours, a pay cut, go home, not make the money from that 5 hours, or he probably is what he actually does, has to bullshit 5 hours doing, stupid busy work for 5 hours doing God, who knows what, fucking scrubbing a knife a little bit extra clean, or, making, wiping the fucking countertops 4 times in a day just to look busy. I can't stand that shit. And then when you have, like me or him, and you got ADHD doing it, it fucking makes everything feel so much longer. Time just crawling by like a damn insect crawling out of your ass or something. I don't know. Anyway, I've never had an insect crawl out of my ass. I just thought, I don't know what I thought there. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, don't judge me, you fucking skid pecker. I don't fucking know you. Anyway, this podcast, this episode's probably not going to be very long. What are we at already? We're about 30 minutes in. It's not bad. As of right now, I've got a YouTube channel for this to go out on and Spotify. I have to do something for Apple iTunes or whatever, the Apple Pod or whatever, Apple Music and shit, podcasts. I have to set up a different thing to do all that. So as of right now, this is going to be distributed on YouTube and Spotify. And then I'll do clips on like TikTok and Instagram Reels and all that good stuff. And luckily, this name isn't coined anywhere, so GriffUnfiltered is going to be the handle for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. GriffUnfiltered, baby. I like it. I'm going to be posting, I don't know if this is coming out today, the Monday, or if this will be up tomorrow on Tuesday. I know I said I was going to put this up on Monday today, but I think, I'm going to be honest, I was just so nervous. I procrastinated, and I just got back from the gym. I worked today, went to the fucking gym, busted my ass at the gym, went to the store, got stuff to cook dinner, came home, fucking cooked dinner. I've just been busting my ass, man. So, yeah, I'm going to try to have it up tonight. If not, it'll be up tomorrow. Got a Colin, my boy, I love you. He's going to be editing not editing, he's going to be producing this stuff, the podcast and everything. So if the audio sounds like shit, blame me, but also blame him a little bit. Love you, buddy. But yeah, gonna try to put this out on every Monday, unless if you guys have different days or suggestions for different days, let me know. If anyone even fucking watches this or listens to this, just put it down in a comment section somewhere. I don't fucking know. Text me if you got my number. I'm not sure how many people are gonna hear this, but yeah, as far as like where I want this to go, I don't know. I've streamed before. Like I did video game streaming for like a year. Did that. I loved that. I just love that entertaining people aspect. So if this blows up and I get to just talk and have people laugh at me, but in a controlled manner, like when I was getting laughed at in fucking school, that was uncool. But when it's in a controlled manner, I definitely like it more when I get to do something to make people laugh at me. I like that feeling. It's a good feeling. I like to chase it. But yeah, if this is something you think you're going to like, just regular stories from a regular person instead of some fucking person that was grown up into fame, or I don't know, think you could relate to this, just drop a follow, drop a like to it. Let me see here. I'm not sure, man. I don't know how I'm gonna go about this, but I'm excited to see where it goes for sure. Yeah, if you're, definitely, stick around if you're interested in my views and in my stories and stuff like that. It's only gonna get dumber from here, so if you need an escape and a way to feel smart, fucking listening to me will definitely help with that for sure. And if you're still listening, you should probably honestly get some help, because I respect it. Obviously, thank you for listening this far, but golly, you're quite crazy. But yeah, this is GriffUnfiltered, man. I'm excited. Damn, I'm excited, dude. I'm actually pumped for this. Even if it doesn't blow up and I just sit here and talk to myself for 35 minutes to an hour every fucking Monday and no one listens to, I don't care. I enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm nervous now, but I know I'm going to like this and I'm going to continue to do it. So, yeah, thanks for listening. And, yeah, have a good one. And, I guess I'll see you next Monday. Toodaloo, motherfucker.